date, same fate. I'm gonna knock out Jake Paul.
Steve. Yeah, he's saying it's very cool to be part of such a big event, and that it's everyone is talking about it. So that's an opportunity for him to showcase his skills, his style, and it's an opportunity for him to become a celebrity, you know, in the boxing world, like as one of the top guys.
Boxing fans, get ready to be shocked. The legendary Iron Mike Tyson has just dropped a bombshell prediction that's sending shockwaves through the boxing world, as we know the mega fight between Terence Crawford and Israil Madrimov is seeing the light of day on the 3rd of August, which is only a couple of days away. This matchup has attracted reactions from many pros, and Mike Tyson's reaction shocked everyone the most. He believes Israil Madrimov has what it takes to dethrone the pound-for-pound king, Terence Crawford. Can Madrimov really pull off the upset? Let's dive into Mike Tyson's explosive insights. In a recent interview, Mike Tyson didn't hold back when discussing the upcoming clash between Terence Crawford and Israil Madrimov, the former heavyweight champion. Known for his uncanny ability to predict upsets, believes Madrimov possesses the tools to shock the world. But before we get on to what Mike Tyson said first, let's talk about why he's favoring Israil over his good friend Bud. So we know Mike Tyson has got an exciting fight lined up in November against the YouTuber turned boxer Jake Paul. There's a lot in the line for Mike Tyson. And so just know, even at the age he is right now, he's taking it very seriously. Music, different date, same fate might knock out Jake Paul. Feeling the heat of the spotlight, Mike Tyson knew he needed to step up his game. He decided to spar with the legendary Terence Crawford, a move that could either make or break his comeback. Training alongside Crawford, Tyson had a sudden realization: all of us, this is T for like awful, and everything's there. That's how you get the power, yeah. What is it that you're doing there? You're really shifting your balance. Mike's realization had nothing to do with himself, but Crawford. After going a couple of rounds with Crawford, he discovered so many weaknesses that a guy like Israil Madrimov can exploit on fight night. During their spar, Crawford was on the back foot. He was rarely engaging. You'd expect his defense to be sharp, but it was far from that. If a 60-year-old Mike Tyson could do that, then imagine what would Israil Madrimov do to him. With millions of people watching, Crawford doesn't seem to be the same fighter we saw against Spence. This could be a whole new ball game, cuz you better believe Israil Madrimov is going to bring his everything into this fight. It's a life-changing opportunity for him. So he's going to be ready for sure. Still, yeah, he's saying it's very cool to be part of such a big event, and that everyone is talking about it. So that's an opportunity for him to showcase his skills, his style, and it's an opportunity for him to become a celebrity, you know, and in the boxing world, like as one of the top guys. Not to mention this guy is in phenomenal shape. Now we know there's a saying, muscles don't win fights, but that doesn't mean they won't help either. This guy looks strong enough to pose a real threat to Crawford in the ring. And right now, this is Mike Tyson's biggest concern. And here's why. Mike Tyson once publicly said that Terence Crawford could beat anyone in the industry. However, after training with Bud, Mike can't help but look the other way. Tyson's confidence in Crawford winning is wavering with each passing day. He sees more and more reasons to doubt Crawford's chances. And Mike is the type of guy who does not like to be wrong about anything, especially when it comes to boxing. Say 50-50. You don't think it's 50-50. It's tell which one you think Crawford can stop him, stop anybody. Music. Tyson emphasized Madoff's raw power and relentless aggression as key factors in his potential victory. He highlighted the UFC fighter's ability to overwhelm opponents with his relentless pressure and explosive combinations. Crawford. Commitments in 2024 for Canelo. This would mean only 10 weeks to recuperate and gear up for a training camp to take on Crawford in 2024, a challenge that's daunting even for a fighter of his esteemed reputation and storied legacy. Turkey Alec has stated that he hopes to have the North American Super Bout in 2025. There are prior scheduled games for both men. Alal Sheikh has promised to deliver a significant event for Crawford and plans to work with him going forward. Earlier in the week, Canelo revealed his next move. He'll be back in the ring to defend his super middleweight title against Edgar Berlanga on September 14th in Las Vegas. Canelo is still the WBA, WBC, and WBO king, despite losing his IF championship and no longer being the undisputed champion. If both he and Crawford win, an offer will be made to close the 14 pounds gap between their weight classes and arrange a fight between them from December 2020 to November 2021. Canelo dominated the 168 bits division, defeating all three undefeated world champions, within just 11 months to claim the WBA, WBC, IV, and WBO titles at the time. He was the undisputed super middleweight champion and the boxing industry's pound-for-pound ruler. However, Canelo went too far when he challenged one of the top contenders at light heavyweight and ended up losing to Dimitri Bivol. The Mexican has since sensibly moved back up to super middleweight and has been defending his titles. Currently, Canelo finds himself in a predicament that has led to him being stripped of his IV world title. He was mandated to defend against William Skull, a lesser-known IV mandatory challenger, in his upcoming fight on September 14th. Canelo has chosen to fight Berlanga instead, though, as this is not a highly marketable bout. As a result, he no longer has undisputed status and has lost his IV championship. I always say the fight makes sense. Why not? But he's not in the plan. Like I say, he makes sense. Maybe I don't know right now. I'm just going to enjoy this fight. And please let me enjoy this fight. And then you want to know what is next for sure. Amid the buzz about the potential Canelo versus Crawford match, an interview with former WBA super lightweight champion Rolando Romero, who shared his prediction for their fight months ago, has recently resurfaced. The potential showdown between Crawford and Canelo could turn into one of the most significant fights of our time. His Excellency Turki Alek has shown enthusiasm for staging this epic battle between the two icons in Saudi Arabia. Crawford is reportedly eager to face Canelo Alvarez in a bid to secure the undisputed title across 3 weight divisions, pocket a substantial purse, and then retire from boxing. But do you think Crawford can outperform a fighter like Alvarez at 168 lbs? Since November 2021, the Mexican boxer has dominated the super middleweight division. In contrast, Crawford has spent most of his career in the welterweight class, making a victory over the significantly larger Canelo Alvarez a formidable challenge. This point was echoed by Romero some time back and has recently been highlighted by a boxing commentator on X. Romero predicted confidently, if Terence Crawford moves up to fight Canelo, then it's going to be a worse fight than Gerald Charlo running around against Canelo. I'ma tell you straight up, Canelo by murder against Crawford. They have weight class for a reason. Gerald Charlo, the EXL middleweight champion, moved up 2 weight classes to challenge the Mexican star last year. However, Alvarez triumphed decisively over the previously undefeated Charlo. This result underscored the challenges faced by fighters moving up in weight classes. Romero later proposed that Crawford would have a better chance of succeeding at 154 lbs rather than 100.